Good afternoon, everyone. This is the Marine Military Academy East Building. Today we're going to take you guys to view the chemistry class. Okay, let's go.
Do you see any difference?
You see, you can introduce the AP chemistry class.
Yes. Do I look directly at you or the camera? Probably at you, right?
Yeah.
It's better. Okay, so the MMA AP chemistry class is a rigorous course, and it offers every student that walks in here, the opportunity to experience college level content. So they get to do labs that are only performed in college. At the end of the course, they can earn credit for 2 courses in college, depending on their major.
Okay, man, so do you think you can talk about the future plan of that class?
Yes, in the future, I'd like to implement a different program in the lab. I'd like the students to do a little bit more inquiry, which is a lot more hands-on. So every student that comes into the lab will have a piece of equipment in front of them, a couple of chemicals, and they'll be asked to perform a lab and create it on their own.
Okay, man, since you're talking about lab, do you mind we can walk around and look all the equipment we have in that classroom?
Yes, of course you can.
Okay, so let's go ahead and do that.
Okay, so Hong, this is a station in our lab where students have to recognize the different types of safety equipment. So this area, my students have to become very familiar with. This is our fire blanket, the extinguisher, the shower, and the eye wash. And then of course we have our spill cleanup kits. In regular chemistry, it's not very common to use a spill cleanup kit, but here in the AP course, it is very common. Okay, so over here, we have our station here. This is, all students have access to this, so I set this up prior to the lab. All the students can handle chemicals as soon as they're trained.
Okay, so...
oh, go ahead.
So basically, all this chemical here is for the AP student?
Exactly. So I'll set it up for them. They understand all the procedures and they have access to this entire station, including chemicals and transfer equipment.
Okay.
And so this is just an example of an apparatus that we have. And these cathode rays are pretty cool. You don't see them in a high school chemistry class, but in AP we have them to demonstrate concepts that are very hard to understand. So this is one, you can try it. So you can place this one on the right inside first. So some of the concepts in AP chemistry are very difficult to understand. So there was a teacher prior.
So basically I just turn this on?
Go ahead.
Oh!
And you can turn it off.
Pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. So over here, very expensive, but it's used in the AP chemistry lab because we want all of the data to be accurate and very precise. So students have access to equipment like this that they would only see in college.
Oh, that's really cool. So all that can block the air flow.
Exactly, so then you can only measure the mass here. So it has an accuracy of in the hundredths place.
And so what is this?
So my students in AP Chemistry are trained to have access to all the equipment here and in there, but if you compare this storage unit to the one in our regular chemistry class, everything here is much more cleaner and pure than it is in a regular chemistry class. So my students are trained to make sure that everything in here stays clean and organized because that means we are safe.
So I see another box, right?
Yes. Storage unit, yes. And so this storage unit also is, the students can access this. This is more for me. They're kits for different labs, and I didn't do all this work. Ms. Shari worked very hard to organize this, and so I came in and followed her organization skills and made sure that I kept up with it. But this has been years of work, and so the students who come in here are also trained to know where everything is.